guys, what's up? It's Rachel here with another video, and in today's video I wanted to do something related to the holidays again, since I know they've been coming out with so much stuff. If you saw my last video, I talked about palettes that I thought was worth the money, but today I'm going to do a little something different. I wanted to talk about a vault collection, which is surprising because it is from Smashbox. And if you know anything about me, then I'm not a fan of Smashbox eyeshadows. Smashbox and It Cosmetics, those are the two brands of eyeshadows I feel that really lack for me. But when it comes to Smashbox, I've tried their full exposure and their double exposure. I'm pretty sure those are the palettes I tried. And I ended up giving those away because the formula and the pigmentation just wasn't there for me. But not too long ago, Smashbox came out with it's like a whole thing of eyeshadow palettes, and they called them their Covershot eyeshadow palettes. So I ended up going with this vault collection, which on the outer packaging looks very, very beautiful, very catching to the eye, something that you'd want to put on your vanity or in the background of your videos. But before buying this vault collection, I had tried these palettes. I have two of them already that are not in this vault collection, and this one, it's more of the purple tones, and then this one is more of like the pinky. This one's called Pinks and Palms. I know for sure that's what this one's called, and we will get into those. But first I want to talk about the vault collection because this is the main focus of the video. They came out with this for the holidays, and it retails for $195, and it comes with 9 eyeshadow palettes, which is supposedly their best sellers. So we'll go ahead and get started. When you open the box, this is what it looks like on the inside. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this again because of my lighting. And take a look at the palettes and see the colors on the insides. I have used some of these palettes, maybe like 2 or 3, and I'd go in and out. Like I'd take a few colors from one palette, a few from another, and I just really wanted to test out the formula and see what I thought about it. I don't really know the names on these palettes. This says Covershot Major Metals Eye Palette. And this is what it looks like on the outside. I will say, from testing out the formula, this is a step. This is just like a step up than what their double exposure and their full exposure. I wasn't a fan of those at all, but I do like these pretty well. I think some are better than others, but this is what the inside of this one looks like. And I think this is the one that I did use. Something that I will say about this palette is you see a lot of glittery shades, and they're not that pigmented. I feel like they are more like glitter toppers for the eyes. But moving right along, this one is a bestseller, and it's more like the warm tone one, and it's called a Blaze eyeshadow palette. This is what it, yeah, it's the more warm tone one. I didn't use this one. And then this one is the Smoky Eye palette. This was a bestseller. Then we have the Prism eyeshadow palette. This one's really pretty, especially for this time of year. Then we have the Bold Glitter Eye palette, and I love this one. I did use this one. This one I'm pretty sure was in a BoxyCharm not too long ago. But again, like I said, these glitter shades are more of like glitter toppers, which honestly is very beautiful. But for that amount of money, you'd want probably full pigment, which I know everyone doesn't like the full pigmented thing. They want light shadows. And then we have the Punked Eye palette. Looks like this on the outer packaging. And this, really gray toned. Then we have the Golden Hour Eye palette. And honestly, there's not much difference in the tones when it comes down to the last few. They're more brown and neutral. And then this is the Smashbox Minimalist Eye palette. Again, not much difference. It's really neutral. And then the last one is the Petal Metal eyeshadow palette. This one's really pretty. Again, if you look on it from the outside, on the inside, this is what it looks like. And on the outside, $195. So is this worth $195? I feel like if you're really a fan of these eyeshadow palettes, then I would say go for it. But the thing you got to think about is, are you going to reach for every one of these palettes? Are all these colors something that you would wear? If not, then I would say go maybe swatch the ones in store and pick out one that you know that you would wear, because honestly, having all these eyeshadow palettes and only grabbing for 1 or 2, then that makes it definitely not worth it. But other than that, I really enjoy it. I know that I will grab for it, but is it worth it to you is the question. I wanted to talk about these last 2 palettes. These did not come in vaults, but I did already have them, and I wanted to mention them. This is the Ultraviolet Eye palette, and it looks like this on the outside. Very pretty. purple tones. And then I have this one which I feel is more for summer, and it's called Pinks and Palms. Very, very pretty. Other than that, that's the bulk collection. So really, like I say, when it comes down to you, it's if all these colors are something that you would wear. It's not a bad price on what you're getting. It's just, you know, if you will use it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.